What is up, guys? Woo here, back with a brand new video, and today we are going to be doing a brand new what if, which is what if Deku had a speed type quirk. So without further ado, let's get started. In a world where 80% of our population has superhuman abilities called quirks, there are 20% of the population that doesn't have quirks, and that's being called quirkless. However, this isn't the story of a quirkless boy named Midoriya getting the power to save the entire world and becoming the world's greatest hero. This time, he was born with a quirk, and that quirk was super speed. Think of it like the Flash and his powers. So for those who don't know, the Flash has super speed and super healing. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Deku walks home after a long day of school and comes across a giant sludge monster. After seeing the monster, he runs away incredibly fast since he knows he isn't allowed to fight any villains without a hero license, and runs all the way home. He sits up in his room looking at All Might memorabilia when he remembers an old clip of All Might, the clip he used to watch every day when he was a kid, where All Might saved 1,000 people from a burning building. He looks at his survey asking which school he wants to attend to, and with a smile on his face, he puts UA High at the top of the survey. He goes to school the next day deciding that he needs to train his super speed so he can move faster so he can get better. Later on that day, he goes to Dagobah Beach to start training. He takes one deep breath and starts to run. He sprints like there's no tomorrow, running back and forth. His goal is to be able to run so fast he can create a tornado, but he doesn't know how to do it effectively since his top speed is only 100 miles per hour, meaning he needs to make his speed at least 400 miles per hour to create a tornado. With 10 months to go, he decides to also work on his physical body to make sure that even if he doesn't use his quirk, he can still take down a villain in a hand-to-hand combat fight. The quirk's weakness is that it burns through his metabolism, by the way, and he's afraid that if he uses it too much, he'll pass out. So, after a long day of work, he goes home and dines on a giant feast. 10 months go by and Deku readies himself up with a confident smile on his face as he walks to the front doors of UA High. On his way to the front door, though, he runs across his friend Bakugo as Midoriya waves at him. Bakugo just smirks back at him. However, for those wondering why Bakugo isn't bullying Deku, it's because he has a quirk, so Bakugo doesn't bully Deku for being quirkless, and Deku is also more confident because he isn't bullied as much. Anyway, let's get back to the what if. After Bakugo smirks at Deku, Deku wishes him good luck, saying that he'll get first place in the entrance exams. Bakugo tells him that he doubts it since he will get first. As they stare each other down, Deku puts up his fist saying may the best one win. Bakugo walks away, however, saying that he knows he'll win. As Deku starts walking, he trips and falls. He gets ready to catch himself, but then all of a sudden, he just floats there. Deku, looking confused, sees a girl waving hi at him. She balances him back up, saying that she used her quirk to help him not fall since it's a bad omen. She tells him good luck as she walks away. Deku tries to catch up with her to say thanks, but then hears a speaker saying it's time to go to the auditorium to hear how the entrance exams will work. President Mike states how there are going to be robots that range from 0 to 4 points and that the ones with enough points will get into UA if they pass their written exams as well. He tells them to proceed to their testing sites and then they all get ready. Deku sees the girl that caught him and is about to say thanks when a man with glasses stops him, saying that she looks focused and that he shouldn't bother her since they're about to start their exams. Deku agrees with him and then starts to stretch. In the middle of the stretch, President Mike yells begin. Deku jumps up and immediately starts sprinting. Deku runs all around until he sees the first robot, then does a flurry of punches that destroys the robot. Deku starts to do this to stack up lots of points, and then runs across the same guy with glasses. They keep up with each other as they start to talk. Deku asks for his name, and the man with glasses replies saying that his name is Tenya Ida, and Deku says it's nice to meet him, and tells him that his name is Izuku Midoriya. Deku takes down one robot faster than Ida, then runs away. Then all of a sudden the ground starts to shake as he turns around in a hurry and sees the giant zero-pointer robot. He starts to sprint away, but then hears someone yelling in pain. He turns around again and notices that it's the girl that he tried to thank from earlier. He sees the robot is about to strike her, then decides unintentionally to save her by running on his own without thinking. Then all of a sudden, time seems to move slower for him. This had never happened to him before, but he wastes no time. He punches the robot's tires so that it falls, and then breaks the giant piece of rubble that was on the girl's leg to carry her out of there. As the robot falls, time starts to move at its normal rate again. Deku asks if she is okay, then she tells him that she is okay, but then asks if Deku is okay. He says he's fine, but before he begins to ask why she asked that question, he passes out on the floor. 2 weeks had passed, and Deku waits anxiously for the results when the mail comes in. Deku opens up the letter in pure excitement when the device turns on. He sees All Might pop up on the video and starts to freak out. Deku starts to get even more excited when the video tells him that he made it into UA and got second place in the practical exams. Deku starts cheering in excitement, then races off to go tell his mom the amazing news. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. So this is a brand new what if I'm making, which is what if Deku had super speed, obviously. So if you guys want a part 2 to this video, make sure this video smashes, let's say, 150 likes. That's right. I'm gonna make the like goals bigger from now on for these new series. Because last time I said 60, we literally broke it in 20 minutes. So we're gonna try 150 this time and see how it goes. So if you guys want part 2 to this series, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.